Hello everybody and welcome to this morning's stream, Saturday morning stream. I'm playing a game purely for the heck of it, because it's been around for a couple of years, but it did fly kind of under the radar, and it was really overlooked I think when it first came out, but it is a game that I have continued to come back to over the years. It's a light-hearted, very fun, hugely entertaining little digital board game, and it's called Billion Road. Now, if you've played Itadaki Street or Boom Street or Fortune Street, depending on which region in the world you're in, that's the board game series by Square Enix. This one is vaguely familiar, and given that Square Enix hasn't been interested in continuing that series or localizing them anymore, this has been a good replacement, and it's a game that I've kept coming back to over the years to continue to play. I find it very entertaining. It's basically a kind of road trip through Japan kind of game where you buy a lot of properties and make a fortune, I guess, and at the same time you're also buddying up with yokai to defeat kaiju. It's a very Japanese game, very, very Japanese game. So what I'm doing is I'm going to start a tournament, which is effectively the game's single player mode, which takes place across 30 years of in-game time, which is an awful lot of time. It's a very long tournament. And then every 5 years, the bottom-ranked player gets knocked out and a new player comes in instead. And your goal is obviously to make sure that you are not the bottom player. Starts out quite easy, but as the AI improves and things happen, it becomes very difficult to get through to the end. So, let's jump into it. And just save the data, and here we go. So he's kind of the host, this guy. Yeah, he's very colourful. This game is very, very colourful. It's an overload of colour, really. It actually was developed by Bandai Namco, localised into the West by a tiny little kind of indie publisher. So Bandai didn't actually localise it themselves, even though they developed it, and it definitely has a Bandai sheen to it. I don't need tips. No. The loading is a little bit long at the start because it's got a pretty big map to load in. Once it loads, it's okay. Now, this game is only available on Switch and I think PC. I think it got a PC release as well. But obviously I'm playing it on Switch. Here we go, here's the map. As you can see, it is very colourful, and you start out at Tokyo Station. That's the very... I think that's meant to be Tokyo Station. You start out in Tokyo, yes, Tokyo Station. And the basic goal of the game, as you play along, is to get to a key point, so a goal. And once you get to the goal, it moves on. So a little bit like Mario, the Mario Party games have the stars that you need to beeline towards. This one has goals, target cities. And you do want to be the first to get to the target city. And when somebody does get to the target city, you do not want to be the last one. You get punished if you are a bit slow. So here we go. You do get to travel across all of Japan, the whole map. We're going north to start with. Sendai. Sendai, the biggest city in the northern part of the main island of Japan. Funnily enough, I haven't actually been to Sendai. That's one of the places in Japan I have not been to. It's famous for its big statue of Masamune Date, who was the leader, the general that ran that part of Japan. Very famous character. You would recognize him if you played the Samurai Warriors games. So one of the things I like about this game, and we'll probably talk about it quite a bit as we go along, is the way that it does kind of behave like a road trip, in the sense that every location in the game is somehow related to the real world location. So if you've done much travel through Japan, it's kind of fun to spot your favourite places and see how they're depicted on the map, and the kind of local cuisine and shops that you can buy, because everything is related to the area. So here we go. I'll be going first. So I start with 100 million yen, which sounds like a lot, but it's not in the context of this game. And I am 23 squares away from the goal at Sendai. So, like I said, I want to make sure that if I can't be the first one to get to the goal, that at least I'm not the furthest away from the goal when somebody reaches it. We roll the dice. And the little arrow points the most efficient way to get to Sendai. So, this way. And then I've got a choice. I can go up or down. If I go up, I'll land on a minus square, and if I go down, I will go Botan. So that gives me money. 17 million yen I got bonus. Cool. So I made some cash. So he's going to buy a property. Now you do buy properties through here, through this game, and if people land on the properties, then they pay you cash and stuff. I think. It doesn't happen that often. It's not that often. It's not like Monopoly in the sense that your major source of income is in... your major source of income is not getting people to land on your properties. That's not the goal of the game. But you do get money from it. You can buy properties and you get money out of it. So if I go that way, I'm going to land on a minus dot. If I go this way, I'm going back. It's probably worth the risk, you know. There's still plenty of squares. I'd rather just get the cash, I think. 32 million yen. So I backtracked a little bit, but that's better than landing on the minus dots. I don't want to lose my cash. There's Yokosuka in the corner there at the side of the screen that you just saw there. That's where the big military base is near Tokyo, the American military base. And it's also the location of William Adams's Memorial Park. William Adams being the white samurai that you see in Neo. So like I said, as you play along, if you've travelled much of Japan, you get to... If you play along and you've played much of Japan, you see much of Japan, you kind of spot the location. Hello Diddy Ram, welcome to the stream. Yes, Yokosuka is very much a symbol of American imperialism. The city itself is not that pretty. Okay, so I get to go one square, and... if I go north, either way I get one square closer. Ah, shoot. I wasted that. Should have bought property. I wasn't thinking clearly. You can't go back once you finish your turn. Anyway. I need to get a wriggle on, otherwise I'm not going to catch. I'm going to be left in the dust. So that's what you do. As you walk, you collect those kinds of yokai as you go along as well, which is pretty cool. They all give you special abilities and stuff. And then soon enough a kaiju will attack, and that's when things get really exciting. So I'm going to have to try and catch this guy now. So I'm just going to have to accept the minus. It's not much anyway. 1 million yen. It's nothing to me when I'm such a wealthy individual. Oh, he lost 1 million yen too. Sucked in. This is one of those digital board games that's really easy to pick up and play as well. For anybody, you know, there's really not. It doesn't take long to learn how to play the game, and that way, when you take your Switch over for parties or you've got buddies around, this is an easy one to go to because you don't have to spend half an hour explaining how to play first. Alright. So, I better hope I can catch him. Oh, that's a good roll. 6, I needed that. 3, 2... Give me money. 30 million yen. Cool. He's got a monster. So... Nope, not this turn for her. You have to exactly land on the goal, so she'll need to roll a 1 on her next turn to reach the goal. Which is why it's not always a risk to backtrack. You can catch up if their dice rolls are unlucky. Four. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And it's another blue square for me. I like how you just get given money for wandering around. I wish that happened in real life. I wish I could just travel around Japan and just have money thrown at me. Not just small amounts either, millions and millions of yen. That would be nice. Oh, she got the goal. Early advantage to Twin Tails. So, because she got to the goal first, she gets this... oh no, sorry. That's the negative. The person who's coming last gets that. Whereas the person that's coming first gets that one. That character, that monster, is a pain in the neck. It takes money off you every turn and so on and so forth. You definitely don't want to end up with those. And that's because, once again, he was last. He was furthest away from the goal when somebody reached it. Okay, so we're going to Wajima next. Another place in Japan I actually haven't been. I don't know anything about Wajima. Okay, we're moving on. So we've got a new goal to reach now, and... oh, a special event. It's Halloween. Whoever rolls the highest gets a treat. And whoever rolls the lowest is a... ooh, no. I don't want to be... big roll. Oh, 4's not bad. 4's probably going... yep, there we go. I survived. Okay, so we got bonus 20 million yen. Alright, so we're 36 squares away from that goal now. Quite a hike. Uh-oh. And I only got a 1. See, that's the bad yokai that he got stuck with because he was last place at the end when the other character reached the goal. So he's going to have money stolen off him every turn now. It's a clever bit of design that forces you to aggressively go after the goals and not just go off and do your own thing. And that forces you to move around the map. Alright, let's see if I can do better than a 1 this time. Ah, it's another 1. I'm creeping along. And not even much money for that. What a waste of a turn. He's going to be bankrupted soon. He's run out of properties. He's run out of money, so he's had to sell off his minimal properties. Poor fella. Alright, let's see if I can do better than rolling a 1 this time. We're now in winter, and it's all snowy and stuff. There we go, that's better. 6. Two. The best way to go is down this way, so I guess I'm just going to have to wear the red. The minus square. Ooh, 18 million's an expensive one too. Didn't want to spend that. That's right. He needed that cash. But he's going to lose another 20 million. He's almost completely bankrupt now. I can't remember what happens if you go completely bankrupt in this game. It doesn't happen that often. The one problem, I guess, with this game is that if you get ahead, it becomes very easy to stay ahead. Although that's, I guess, appropriate to capitalism and how it works. But yeah, if you start falling behind, it becomes very hard to turn things around. I'm going to have to wear another one, aren't I? Another minus dot. 16 more million down. I still haven't had a chance to buy a single property. And I haven't got a single yokai yet either. Oh no, you just stay in debt. If you don't have any properties to sell, you just stay in debt. There you go. You can only have three yokai plus the bonus one following you, so you need to be careful about which ones you add to your party and stuff. They all have different abilities and benefit you in different ways. Okay, Now let's see if I can do something other than landing on a red or a blue dot. That's a big roll, good. Well, that's it, I got a monster. What do I get? A rolly. I get a rolly. I actually have 2 rollies. So they let me re-roll a dice if I'm not happy with what I get. Sweet, I got bonus 20 million then, because that nasty monster just threw it at me. Do I want to re-roll the 6? No, I do not want to re-roll the 6. I just want to move. 3, 2, blue square again. 10 million yen. There we go. So if I get to the goal, I get a lot of cash. Bonus. Thanks to the pig in a box. Komaki. I've been to Nagoya. Nagoya is a nice little city. Actually, it's quite a big city. It's not a little city at all. Nagoya is nice though. I do like it. There we go. So we got to the end of the year. That's first year of 30 for this campaign. And you get bonuses here at this point. At the moment, as you can see, I'm not last, so I'm not at risk of being kicked out, but I'm way behind the person who's first. So at the end of the 5th year, whoever's bottom gets knocked out. Just need to make sure that I'm not last. In fact, most of this game is always just about, the goal of it is just to make sure you're not the last person. Do I want to re-roll? Let's have a look. 3 lands me on property. That's what I want. So I'm not going to re-roll. Can finally buy something. Oh, hang on. I went the wrong way. It doesn't matter. Okay, I can buy a Dengo shop and Anbo shop. As you can see, there's later on. So once again, all of the cities that you can buy properties on, the properties are based on what that area is famous for. So this area is obviously well known for its ski grounds and hot springs. Yuzawa, I think it's a hot spring town actually, a resort town. So that's why those are there. But I can't afford those yet. I don't have 6 billion yen in the bank, but I can afford a Dengo shop and the Anbo shop. So let's buy those 2. And now I have property. Oh, that's exactly what he needed. To lose more money. Poor guy. $42 million in debt. Capitalism has not been polite to that guy. Alright, now we're off. Where do we go next? I wonder when the kaiju are going to show up. I'm looking forward to showing you all of that. I like those. Cool. I definitely want to re-roll that. That's better. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What item do I get? Okay. Philophila stone. So I'll add him, there you go. Him and him. Eventually their powers run out, so you can either find somewhere that will restore the power of the yokai, or you can potentially, you can replace them. So it's much harder to just restore the power. So you want to keep cycling your yokai, because otherwise they just sit around doing nothing. Once they run out of power, it becomes very difficult to restore them. Oh no, he's in Nagoya, but he ain't buying no property, unfortunately for him. Oh. The magnet allows him to steal a monster from another character. So as you can see, what you would have seen from the last half hour or so of play, nothing about this is too complex. It's not a complex game to play by any means. The rules are quite simple and easy to understand. Oh, Gifu! Gifu is my favourite. I love Gifu. Gifu is one of my favourite places in Japan. It's very close to a town called Sekigahara, which was the site of the biggest battle in the Sengoku period. And I did a trip there, and yeah, I really love Gifu. It's a lovely little city. It's only about 1 million people, so it's a small city by Japanese standards, and it's got a lot of charm. 3. So I want to go that way, I think. Yeah, I'd rather not. Let's roll again. 4 will do. Nope, 4's going to do the same thing to me. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can buy here. Damn Curry Restaurant. Oh, those things are so cool. I don't know if you've actually seen these. So damn curries are basically, like the name says, it's a curry. So it's rice and the stew that the Japanese call a curry. And the rice is built in a way that it kind of holds the stew on one side of the plate. So you can poke a hole in the rice and then the stew kind of oozes through it. It's like a dam effect. It's really cool fun. I like those a lot. So I'll buy that. And I will buy a rice patty. And I will buy a yam field. And then I will run on a lane. So I'll just buy those 3. Yeah, so Gifu City, another thing that I really loved about it, there was an Australian pub there. It must have been the one Australian that lived anywhere near that area. It's not exactly a international part of Japan. And he had an Australian pub. And it was, yeah, they sold VB. They had AFL on the television, AFL being the Australian football. And it was just, it was cool. He was a guy from Melbourne that moved up there. He got married, I think. And he ran a English-speaking night because his Japanese wasn't very good. I think he just wanted to encourage people to come and chat English. And yeah, it was a really cool pub. Had a lot of fun there. I'd like to see if it's still there, actually. Next time I go to Japan, if COVID ever goes away, I'll definitely do another trip to Gifu to see if he's still there. 3. The question is, do I want to do a reroll? 1, 2... I do not, because I end up at Toyama. So let's not do a reroll. Ice cream store. Toyama is well known for its ice cream. I'll buy all 3 of them. And that monster is tough. So if the kaiju ever do show up, that monster will be able to fight them for me. So I'll grab him. Gorilla monster. Muscles. I love the art in this game. It's all very charming, cartoony stuff. I do love it. Hello Pavig, welcome to the stream. Genki Monopoly is probably the best way to describe it, really. It's, yeah. I don't know if you've ever played a game called, or a game in the series called Itadaki Street. It's also called Boom Street or Fortune Street in parts of the West, depending on where they've released the game. There was a popular one on the Wii, which was Mario characters and Square Enix characters. But yeah, it's a series by Square Enix, and this game reminds me most closely of Itadaki Street. They don't release them much in English, so it's nice to have this one as an alternative. What did she just do? Ah, she got to 1 billion assets first. She's a billionaire. She's just getting money left, right and centre. Probably not going to be able to catch her level of wealth now. It's probably a bit beyond my means in the first 5 years anyway, so I'm going to have to make sure that I position myself well for the next 5 years, because otherwise I'll be dead last. Do I want to roll again? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'll roll with that. 1, 2, we're at Himi. I've never been to Himi. Oh, they got curry shops. Maybe I should go. I like Japanese curry. I'll buy both curry shops, I think. So in terms of my travels through Japan, I've done an awful lot on the north side of Japan and the south, and then I've been to parts of Japan that are a little bit more unusual, like I've been to Tsushima Island and stuff. But yeah, that kind of upper end of the mainland, I haven't been to so much. I haven't been to Nagoya, or I've been to Nagoya, but the other areas around Nagoya not so much. Oh, there we go. Yes, that series has been around for a long time. A very long time, Itadaki Street. It's 30 years, I think it was a couple of years ago. It has been around for a very long time. I think they've only localized maybe 1 or 2 of them in all that time, which would be Itadaki Street on the Nintendo Wii, which they added Mario characters to and released it internationally, and there was also a mobile one, Fortune Street, which you can get as well. But most of the rest are in Japanese. I've played the PS3 Itadaki Street a lot. It's a good fun. You don't need too much Japanese to be able to get through it. Oops. Bad weather. I just lost 36 million yen. And I'm going to have to sell some of my properties. I'm sad now. Because I lost all that money. Let's get rid of those underperforming farms then. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. That's the goal, but I have to land on there exactly. And on top of that, it's at a dead end, so... 3, 2... Oh, I'll go that way. That was the right move, I think. Where is these kaijus? I'm still waiting for the kaiju to show up. You're gonna have a laugh when you see them. The designs of them is pretty awesome. Any minute now. Oh. Okay. And I don't actually want to do a reroll right now. Because... buy another curry shop. If I was to move through the same space as that guy with the horrible monster that he's got, then I actually take that monster on to my side. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to follow behind him for now. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to take this stupid monster on, I think, because otherwise why can I not what I really wanted to do, but otherwise I was last on the list. I didn't want to be last on the list, so I just have to cop it. How many do I have to get rid of? 4. Okay. That one, and that one. Fine. They could have landed on the goal then, but they didn't, because they didn't want to get the bad monster or something. I don't know. That was an odd decision by the AI to make, because they'll be dead last now if somebody lands on the square. Which will be good. That'll reverse the fortunes around, because they've probably got like 2. Oh. They just have money coming in left, right and centre. It's rude. It's Christmas time. Oh, come on. Yay. Giving the present to the person who's first by a long way. And them as well. Gosh. Game's been generous to the person who's winning. Alright, let's see if we can land on this goal. That needs to be our goal. I don't want a 1. Let's give it another go. Yes! That's what I needed. Hallelujah. I got to the goal. I got to Wajima. And on top of that, Piggy pops out and gives me an awful lot of money. And I get rid of that nasty monster that I've picked up. They go away at the end of the... Whenever somebody gets to a goal, it all resets. So the bad monster goes away and the good monsters come back. Or I'll end up with a good monster next. So, first, let's get my cash. That's a good profit. That's a good amount of money. Video game misery game. Yeah. So who's gonna... Oh, he showed up again. Debt Boy. Ah, now Debt Boy's following the winning character because she was the most squares away. Good stuff. Now who's gonna show up? Oh, Eggy Man. Same bows, the same monsters. There's a couple of them, so it's decided at random. But in this case, it's the same ones. So now she has to deal with Debt Boy, and I get Eggy. A happy egg. Where are we going next? Oh, right into... Oh, Fukushima. We're going to Fukushima. It's actually a nice place, and everybody, knows Fukushima because of the nuclear power plant, but that's actually quite distant to the majority of Fukushima, so it is safe to travel to most of it. Let's buy some property. Ooh, a lacquerware. Okay. I'll buy all of it. Start to recover. There we go. He's still copping it, his spoiled kid. He's still losing his money left, right and centre. Even though he doesn't have to deal with that horrible monster anymore. But now she can. Start losing your cash. Redistributing the wealth there. Ah, repaid all of his debt. That's awful nice of the purse. One, two. That's right. Lose a bit of cash. Get a bonus item. Go to Koshigawa. Why should I go to Koshigawa, Diddy? What's there for me? Oh, Karuizawa. I really like it there. That's a ski resort area, Karuizawa. And I went to one of the hot spring kind of resorts that were in that town, and it was really nice. When we went, it was winter, so it was cold and stuff, and it was really nice having a hot spring and the snow. What do we got? Happy Valentine. It's Valentine's Day. It is Valentine's Day this weekend anyway. Name the top 10 times I've been to a hot spring. I've only been to about 3 or 4. So Karuizawa is one of them. There's one down Iki Way. I can't remember the name of it now. The town was actually most famous because that was where Matthew Perry, the American Navy guy, showed up with the black ships and forced Japan to reopen. Yeah, the town. I went to that town. There's a hot spring resort at the town where that is remembered. 4. I got the top dice roll. Give me cash. 24 million yen. Moro bar, the chocolate bar. I don't know what Moro you're talking about. Oh, what the heck. He can have the egg. I'll take Toyama. I'll rebuy the properties that I lost in Toyama. Oh, I can buy a fig orchid. Excellent. I now own a fig orchid. Well, when you're looking at the old men in Japan, there aren't too many that are good. You don't have that much choice if you want somebody who has a completely clean record. So that continues to be an issue in Japan. You asked me the top 10 bunny girls last time. I don't know many bunny girls. I don't play many games or watch anime that has bunny girls. I think it's only the 1 or 2 that I've played in my whole life. So I'm sorry, I can't help you with that list there, Diddy. Oh. So she's had to start selling properties now. It's all what comes up must go down. Oh, White Day. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. So, for people who don't know, Japan has a different system about Valentine's Day to the rest of the world. Japan has this thing where Valentine's Day involves giving a gift to your romantic interest, and then they're meant to reciprocate a month later on White Day. So, yeah, I forgot about that. When I got my 24 million, I didn't realise I was going to have to give it back. Sounds like a superior system, yeah. Yeah, in a way. Which way do we want to go? Can go either way, really. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I'll go this way. It's not random people, Diddy, it's your partner. It's, okay, I'll keep him. Those three. Here we go. Oh, that's right, Doggy as well. Doggy. Those three. Shizuoka. I haven't been to Shizuoka yet in this game. I mean, I've been to Shizuoka in Japan, but I don't need to go to Shizuoka right now. I can't remember which some. We need to get to Fukushima. That's right. We need to get to Fukushima right now. Alright. Yay! I take some money of her. Good. Give me money. Give me money. 24 million yen. Excellent. That's the end of the second year of 5. So let's see how we're going. Okay, well, I'm definitely comfortably in the middle right now. I'm well ahead of Spoiled Kid, but wow, Mira Cure has got a lot of money, closing in on $2 billion, or yen. And it's accelerating, but that's alright. We just need to make sure we're not last. Still got 3 years to go to. As you can tell, things happen quite fast in this game. Your fortune can go up and down very quickly. Four, 3, 2, 1. New monster. Oh no, I get to move one more. That's right. Takasaki, sorry. Takasaki Hamburg shop. Oh, Daruma. Darumas are cool. I like Darumas. Shiitake plantation, mushrooms, plum orchid, and pasta stores. Might as well grab it all. I don't know, what does the pick of the ocean have in common with a shark, Diddy? Tell me. Fin since the former is dolphin. Very good. I like that one. Actually, speaking of dolphins, there was a really funny photo that you can find. Apparently, I mean, dolphins being pretty smart animals and whatever, they like to play around and stuff. And they've discovered that dolphins quite like the pufferfish. because when it gets, beaten around or something, when it gets bumped around, it releases a little bit of the toxin, which acts as a kind of like a drug thing for a dolphin. And yeah, you can go and see photos. You can search them up on Google or whatever, and the dolphins actually kind of push around the pufferfish to get this kind of mild drug effect going, and it's pretty funny, the photos. I feel sorry for the pufferfish, of course, but it's pretty funny. That I don't know. I do not know if dolphins are one of the species that do gang rape. I really don't know these things. I'm not that much of a fan of dolphins. I like the photo of the dolphin pushing the pufferfish around there. People think dolphins are nice, friendly animals, but no, they're nasty. Poor pufferfish. Alright. We're into me. Now. Continuing on our way to Fukushima. Still 19 squares away, so we're still ages away from actually getting there. Oh, that's not a good roll. Don't like that roll at all. But I will move one more square. That gets me to an item. Give me something good. A warp ring. That's good. Why cat girls? That's a good question, Diddy Ram. I would say Nekopara is the answer to why cat girls. Or alternatively, the answer could be why not. The spoiled kid in this game looks like Itsuki Takuchi. Actually, it does, doesn't it? I hadn't thought about that before. But you're right, I agree with you. It's a homage. Kawagoe. I like Kawagoe, actually. That's another nice little town that I've been to. Oh, no, not another note one. Damn it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I think the kaiju is coming soon. I think the little flashing symbol in the corner means kaiju. So I'm hoping because we still haven't seen one yet. So you can see the little flashing thing in the top corner. I think that means there's one coming. Here we go. Oh no, flash news. Would you trust this doctor? Oh, apparently you can. That was a friendly doctor. Uh-oh. So she got to Fukushima goal, and I think I'm last, which means I'm going to get the horrible monster sicked on me now. That's not going to be fun. What do I have to deal with? Oh, not that guy. He knocks all your monsters out. He's terrible. I can't stand that guy. Oh, where are we going now? Shizuoka, there you go, Diddy. You got your wish. We're going to Shizuoka. And I will start closest, which is good. I do start the closest. Let's just give it a go. 2, 1, 2, Saitama. So this guy forces you to take monsters and stuff that you don't want. And takes money. 100 million yen no less. Cost me 100 million yen to bring that stupid monster on board. Okie dokie. Take your turn there from Fukushima. Ueno, I do like Ueno. The zoo there at Ueno is actually a really good zoo. Go this way. Go away, Team Rex. Ah. He just knocked one of my team out. My pig in a box too. I like the pig in a box. He's gone now. Ah, Iwaki. Iwaki's a nice little town too. They're all nice little towns. Everywhere's a nice little town. But I like Iwaki. Right, let's move on. Okay. go away, leave me alone. Oh no, don't bring me a new teammate. Damn it. Cost me a fortune. All my money. How much do I have to make up? 82 million, no less. Get rid of all my good properties, I guess. Finally we've got a kaiju turn up. Slash. So basically when this happens, you've got a certain number of time, amount of time to defeat the monster. And you do that by sending your own little monsters there to fight him. And I'm sure he'll do that. And yeah, it's a team effort, so the kaiju have an awful lot of health. Oh, he didn't. This is going to be fun when I get my chance. See, as you can see, not that much damage. You've only got a certain number of turns to do it, not many. I think it's 3 months or something they gave us in this case. And, yeah. But if you do participate in bringing down the big monster, then you get a big cash bonus. Which apparently I need now. Oh no, I'm going to get tricked. Everybody roll 1. Oh, of course not. Oh, stop selling my properties. Game's getting tough on me now. Game's getting real tough on me. We'll send somebody to help with the fighting. Oh, only one. Might as well just keep them. Alright, moving on. He's not participating in the fight, even though he's got the monkey. That's so rude. Spoiled kid is nasty. Come on, get me back to my turn. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can get to the goal this turn. Hopefully. 5 spaces. I can. But first I need to do an attack. Let's send... Who's stronger? Doesn't matter. Copycat. Let's send Copycat. You can only have your monsters do one attack each. So, give me a 2. I'm just not having luck with my rolls today. Give me a 5. That's not a 5. If he's going to do... Oh. Damn it. So he keeps weakening my monsters so that their abilities stop working. Such a pain. Okay, keeping moving on. Oh, that's a good hit. Okay, my turn now. Oops. I'll send my blueberry bear thing. Again, it's got a higher attack value. So 2 blueberries attacking now. Give me a 3. Ah, there we go. Now I really need to roll a 4. That's a 5. It's not a 4. Got rid of my whole team. Okay, so Kaiju got his action. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Combining this with a visual novel, turning a board game. I mean, the trip around Japan thing is really cool. I really like it. So Kaiju won. So her properties, a lot of them got affected. But at least we got a little bit of cash back. None of my properties got affected, thank goodness. But yeah, I think that the trip around Japan thing, plus the board game design, having a stronger narrative in there in some way would be pretty cool, I think. Combining board games and narratives is something that hasn't been done that often. It'd be nice to see it. Right, can I get that 1? I really badly need to roll a 1. I need to land on Shizuoka. I need to. Give me a 1. That's a 5, not a 1. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Minus square blue. Hamamatsu, I really like Hamamatsu. Hamamatsu is world famous for... It's kind of the center of Japan's music industry. So they have all of their instrument creators there. Hamamatsu is nice. I might as well just grab the blue. Give me a big boost of cash. Shame about the Satisadi. Indeed. Oh good, Team Rex didn't do anything. Indeed. This game is obviously a uncritical celebration of capitalism's, although it isn't really. It certainly is not a... It's not suggesting that capitalism is this wonderful thing. Because you keep losing your money. It hurts. Mito. I haven't been to Mito. That's a really good one, that monster, the Exacticorn, because it'll make sure that you roll exactly what you need to land on the goal square. If you're close to the goal, always get an Exacticorn if you get a chance. If you end up buying Billion Street and playing it, Exacticorns are the best. Odawara. I like Odawara. Okay, let's try again. What do I need? 4, I think. Did I get it? That's what I needed. Yes, I get to the goal. Hallelujah. Stupid monster's gone. I survived. I got to Shizuoka. With a bonus of 224 million yen. Not too bad. Now he can go away. What's coming up next? Oh, the money bag again. And it's the winner again. Mira Cure. She's got to deal with the money bag again. No nice monster shows up, unfortunately. What have we got this time? Oh, we're going down to the south. That's cool. Shodoshima, which I've not been at. I don't know anything about Shodoshima. Oh, it's an island. It's in the inland sea. Here we go. Looks nice. Let's buy some property. Start to recover. Tea field. Tea. Buy it all. Oh, he's going for the big roll. I wonder if I'm close or not. Well, I mean, everybody's a fair few squares away, but I wonder if I'm... how close I am compared to the other players. Oh, Mirakyu is ages away. She's a long, long way away. That's going to be expensive for her. Because she's going to have to deal with a money bag stealing money every turn for a long time. Good. That's all I can say. Good. Okay. I need to find some new yokai. I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. What items have I got? Stop stick. Oh yeah. There we go. Monster egg. Give me a monster. Shielder. Land on Iwata. Buy again. Oh, persimmons. I like them. Snack pack. I don't know what. I don't know what a snack pack. I'll just buy this. I think. Yeah. Sold off his last shop. He's still struggling, is the poor spoiled kid. He hasn't had a good time of it from day one. Oh, she's had to sell off some of her property already. Excellent. Oh, it's the end of the year. So the third year is now finished. 3 of 5. What are we doing? How are we going? Okay, so Mirakura is still by far first and continues to be first and accumulating more wealth, now at 2 billion. I'm not doing too bad though. 644 million in assets, and then Spoiled Kid is definitely last. So I think on that we'll finish up for this stream. You've got a good sense of what this game offers. This is the third year is now finished of the 30-year tournament mode, so it is quite an extended game. You can play shorter versions of it if you're playing multiplayer or just don't want to play the full thing, but yeah, the full game is a lengthy one. But yeah, thanks very much everybody for joining and watching the stream. I hope this was interesting and introduced you to a game that really did fly under the radar and deserves more attention than it got. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, play lots of games, have lots of fun, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.